Well, Sebastian, so what's up with the Thunderbolts? Is this movie ever getting into production? Well, for the first time in forever, we actually have an update from somebody involved in the project on the Thunderbolts, and although the movie has been hit by multiple delays, we now know when the team-up is finally going to kick off. Let's take a couple minutes to talk about which major Marvel star dropped this hint, and when the film will finally get into production. Now before we do that though, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, and ring that bell for all the updates. We do daily Marvel and DC videos, and we want to be your place for all the superhero news, but we're going to do it truthfully and transparently so you are really in the know. Now, when it comes to troubled productions, outside of Blade, I don't think any other Marvel production has seen more delays than the Thunderbolts. Last year's WGA and SAG strike absolutely demolished the production plans, and after getting everybody back to work, it appears the project is finally starting to move forward. Now, despite some recent bad news losing Steven Yeun as the Sentry, we actually have a positive update from Bucky Barnes himself, Sebastian Stan. Sebastian Stan will return to play Bucky Barnes after last playing the character in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and recently he was doing an interview with Variety, and the trade actually asked him directly about the Thunderbolts and what's going on. And he replied, "I'm excited. I'm going back basically in a month or so I've missed it. It's a great cast. The batting average is so high that it's difficult to always land everything right. It's always been a great experience. With this one in particular, I think there's a lot of good things." Now, we've been seeing various reports that the production could be underway sometime in March or April, and that pretty much aligns with what Stan is saying in this interview. The film came really close to kicking off last year, but obviously those strikes got in the way, and since then we've heard lots of mixed news about the project, but nothing has been confirmed. Now, as far as Sebastian Stan goes, last time we saw Bucky was in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, where he had appeared to finally put his past as the Winter Soldier behind him, closing out that series. Now, what ties him to Thunderbolts is going to be the big question, and he's the character that I'm most questioning in this film. We already saw John Walker get recruited and manipulated by Valentina, but how she manages to recruit the rest of the players, well, that's kind of up in the air, and for me, Bucky is the biggest question. He stood shoulder to shoulder with people like Captain America, so I find it really weird that he would indeed continue to work with people like Taskmaster or Ghost, although I definitely see him teaming up with Yelena Belova or US Agent given both of the characters' past. Now, Thunderbolts is currently set to release on July 25th, 2025. Jack Schreier is set to helm the project, and it's going to be written by Eric Pearson and Lee Sung-jin. It'll be Marvel Studios' first attempt at a villain team-up, and I honestly feel like this movie could be something really special given the amount of talent in front of and behind the camera. Hopefully, if it gets in production, we start to get some stills, maybe some news, and the occasional verified information. Stay tuned because we're going to be covering the Thunderbolts very closely.